I fell from the sky. I fell from the sky. So don't ask me why I'm feeling so down. So don't ask me why I'm feeling so down. Нормально. Такс. Ну що, хлопці та дівчата. Привіт, Ксюха, привіт. Як твої справи? А я от у Старфілда гуляю. Дуже прикольна гра. Напряжна, важка така, ну цікава. Це вообще офігенно просто. Так, що мені треба робити? Що значить 5 UT days? Поговорити з Волтером. Поговорити із сержантом Юмі. Ану. Де Волтер? Ось ти де.
We can pay. Sorry. I've been lost in thought for a bit. Oh, right. I was afraid you were going to bring that up again.
Да.
Very well. Let's see if I embarrass myself or not.
Да.
My colleagues, I venture out into the darkness of space once again. Many of you have expressed concern. At my age, you say, surely the risks are too great. Surely Sebastian Banks has earned a rest. Nonsense, I say.
А ви хворієте? А що ж це ви так?
To brave the possibility of never coming back.
Я вже 2 роки чи 3, мабуть, не хворію. Не можна хворіти. Будемо хворіти після перемоги України. Що, температура соплі звичайні, чи що?
Surrounded by people who could not be more different from one another, but who share a common purpose. That, dare I say, I am fortunate my soul has a home it can always come back to. And that was the last thing Sebastian Banks ever said in the lodge before he disappeared. And Constellation has been waiting for him to come home ever since. We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
Так, ну я поговорив з ним. Що дальше? Поговорити з Волтером. Поговорити з Хамзою. Хто такий Хамза? Зразу на карту, да, мабуть, треба.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
То ти?
What can I help you with?
Так. Убили цього штріха, який класно за мене воював. Оце, звісно, погано. Сема. Гади, убили Сема. Арам-зам-зам. Арам-зам-зам. Гулі-гулі-гу. Гулі. А? Арам-зам-зам. Так. Куди це мені треба? Полетіли. Поговорити з Хамзою. Чи Хамзою. Давай, зараз.
Look, I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you. The fact that you risked your life to save me, I
О.
don't know what to say.
А.
Then I'll say it again, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Та нема
My
за
only
що.
wish is that my rescue hadn't come at the expense of Sam's life. He was one of my closest colleagues and a cherished friend. Oh, poor Cora. I'm sure the poor thing is devastated. She's lost a wonderful father. I really wish I could believe that. Our charter at Constellation has always been to analyze the unknown, but rarely at the expense of our members' lives.
Ну да,
All the
свої
while, I've
помирають.
been
Це...
cavalier about taking risks and pushing the boundaries, not appreciating the
сумно.
true cost of my actions. Had I not pushed so hard to pursue the Starborn, perhaps none of this would have happened at all, and Sam would still be
Боже,
alive.
блін. Дівчино, ви так переживаєте, ніби ви не NPC у звичайній комп'ютерній грі. Ну добре, не у звичайній, у топовій комп'ютерній грі. Так, ти не можеш взяти на себе відповідальність за агресію Старборнів.
Of course I can.
Ти
Damn
диви,
it!
яка.
Why is this happening to us?
Ти диви,
Explorers.
яка.
Our curiosity pushes us to seek answers to life's mysteries. It's one of the core traits of humankind. Yet in return, this is what the universe throws at us. Beings from God knows where who are trying to murder us. Why? What have we done wrong?
Це просто невезіння.
No, I refuse to allow Sam's death to be attributed to bad luck. It isn't fair. The question is, where do we go from here? Do we stop exploring? Stop
Ні, ми не
pushing the
припинимо.
boundaries?
Pushing
Take a
the
more aggressive
boundaries.
posture towards the universe? I don't know where to begin.
Ми продовжуємо рухатись вперед, але будьмо дуже обережні. Ми продовжуємо рухатись вперед і прибираємо все, що стоїть на нашому шляху. Ми продовжуємо робити те, що робимо, тому що ми ніколи не робили нічого поганого.
I suppose you're right. I just hope we don't make the same fatal mistake twice. Well, I suppose that's all I had on my mind for now. Oh, it was a relief to get all of that out in the open. I'm
Що за
sorry
бабіще,
I
що
got
тут
so
відбувається?
angry, but I assure
Таня,
you,
це
it's nothing
Starfield.
personal. You're the only one I
Тут
feel
просто
comfortable
по
talking
сюжету
about these things.
дівчина мені виливає душу. Я завжди буду тут, щоб допомогти тобі.
Thank you. Hearing you say that makes me feel a lot less guilty about monopolizing your time with my own problems.
Давай,
Well,
все, відпочивай,
long road
пішли.
ahead of
У
us.
нас так,
I
да.
suppose
У нас
it's
куча
high time we
завдань.
get back to work.
Ми тут подорожуємо космосом, диви, де ми. Ми в Неон Сіті.
You know that, right?
Дивись, скільки тут, яка тут движуха. Очі трошки у них, звичайно, дивні. Воп. А так тут прикольно. Тут клубас навіть є. Десь був, не пам'ятаю. Прям крутий клубас, можу показати, якщо цікаво. Де ж він? Так, ну зараз я збігаю сюди. До речі. Я тепер як рейнджер. Я ж можу, типа, тут навести трохи шороху, правильно? Давайте я збережусь. Типа, я зараз їх заарештую за те, що вони хочуть від мене.
You're interrupting me. Is this time accounted for?
А.
I doubt that. I check my schedule regularly, and this conversation was not on the budget.
Ух
If time
ти,
is money,
гнида
then suffice to say
корпоративна.
Ms. Serrano would not be pleased with such a frivolous expenditure.
Ох ти, гнида корпоративна.
You may have a point. And since you clearly have bandwidth
Це
to
просто
spare,
розмова в коридорі,
maybe
дядь,
you can help me
розслабся.
clean up a minor indiscretion. Good. Let me give you some background.
Давай.
Recently, I've been assisting the impoverished in both Ebbside and the underbelly. I pay for the occasional meal, clinic visit, or comfort. But I may have lost a slate in the process. I need you to locate and retrieve it for me.
Так, я знайду вашу дошку.
Then we have an agreement. Good. Go to the underbelly and talk to the panhandler, Huang. Discarded items are her specialty, so she may have come across the slate herself. If you can manage to find it, bring it back to me, and I will pay you for the time.
Давай.
As you were.
Так. Уїхав.
Something for you when you have a moment.
Знов? Ти що, прикалуєшся? Тобі знов
Ні.
треба базарить? Ні, не треба. Хух. Хух. Дивіться, який Неон Сіті. Це ще куди? Дивіться. Це я куди взагалі перемістився?
Ugh, smells horrible down here. Oh, how can these workers stand the smell of rotten fish and goodness knows what else?
Private sector. Now that's what. Hey, Chief, you got any creds you can spare? Thank you kindly. You're a class bass, you know that?
Да?
I'll do my best to someday pay you back. Street's honor. This isn't a donation, it's an investment.
А?
Oh, I totally did. Found it in the dumpster right next to a half-eaten chunk. And it was perfect timing, really. You see, the other day, the wind got a nasty cough and blew away all of my business spreadsheets. But that won't happen with this slate. It's like wind resistant.
Угу.
That would mean I don't have to start over. All right, deal. I lost them near the employee break area. Look for any papers near the ground, the tables, maybe even the roof. You find all 3 spreadsheets, and I'll give you the slate.
Угу. Угу. А якщо я туди пригну? Як туди залізти? Хоба. Прикольно. Ти де?
If you got any creds to spare? Wow,
Давай.
that's real class of you, Chief. A+ stuff. Now I can get my books sorted, executive style. As promised, your slate. Tell your techie friend I didn't peek inside. And even if I did, I don't know what half of it says anyway.
Привіт, Дарлін. О, май Дарлін, привіт. Що ти? Як справи? А ми у Starfield балуємося. Що там треба? Віднести бумажку босу.
Well, with all signs pointing to the Astral Lounge, I suppose we should pay it a visit. Purely for exploratory purposes, of course.
Треба щас повиконувати просто другорядні місії по Бирику, декілька штук хоча б. Бо це дає левел, бо там пішли такі вже моби, що не так то і
There's always
просто.
work to be done. Well done. It seems assigning you to this task was time well spent. And as I said when we met, time is money. Hopefully these credits will serve as adequate compensation. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an operative to debrief.
Угу. Поговорити з Волтером. Що з ним говорить? Створити предмет.
I have things for you.
Дякую, Дарлін. Дякую тобі велике. Дуже приємно.
While we're here, perhaps we should check in with
Я
Natalia while we're there.
комфортний, я диван просто.
Constellation has suffered losses
Якщо
before.
отак от я
Although
зроблю, то може
they're
сісти
quite
3
so
людини отак от.
violently.
Типа, одна посередині і дві, бачиш, руки як ці. Ну дуже, коротше, комфортно та ергономічно. Ой, ви приколісти, звісно. Так, що я сюди прийшов? А, треба створити предмет. Хоба, тут, дивіться, що? Використати. Ліки. У мене, ну, прям, типа, ніфіга нема. А ні, дивіться. 8 з одного і 1 з одного. Підтвердити. Я, коротше, створив ліки. Прикольно. Так, оце мені подобається. Такий пакаван місій чисто набрав. Поговорити, поговорити. Із сержантом Юмі. Хто такий сержант Юмі? Давайте поговоримо з сержантом Юмі. Правильно ж? Ні, не з вартовим Аквілосом, а з сержантом Юмі. А, ось поговорити із сержантом Юмі.
I have things for you.
Такс. Сержант Юмі, ти де? Не то, що ти де, ти хто? Сержант Юмі. Ти гдей? О, вон бачу, дивіться, щось там. Треба туди, в гараж бігти. Під землю. Сержант Юмі, ти де? Треба туди йти. Ух ти, блін. А можна якось, типа, ну... Де цей сержант Юмі, блін? О! Так, дивно, я кудись біг. Що, сержант Юмі десь там? Сержант
Peter spends
Юмі.
a fortune to maintain the lodge, but I'd
Хто
say
з
it's worth
вас
every
сержант Юмі, блін?
Morale in the lodge
Написано,
has
що
been
він там.
measurably reduced.
Моральний дух лоджі
Interesting.
знизився. Ну ще раз. Де ваш сержант Юмі, блін? Не зрозуміло. Поговоріть з командиром, з барменом у В'юпорт. М. Да, звідси я буду швидше бігти. Ні, ну вийдеш.
Something for you when you have a moment.
Ну давай, давай, що ти
Something you
хочеш?
need? I do. You must have read my mind.
Дивно.
Problem?
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Бармен.
I really love this place.
Добрий
Hey
вечір.
there, new guy.
Який
Hope
я
life is
нюга, я
treating you
тут
well.
уже як
Let me
свій.
know if I can get you anything.
Можна. Чули якісь хороші
You
чутки
know, I had a
останнім
guy in
часом?
here last week ranting that General Shao ought to send the Marines down into the well. I'm usually all for letting folks speak their mind. Most times it can't be helped after a few drinks. But that was just too much. Anybody stuck living in the well, it almost certainly isn't by choice. And things down there aren't that bad. Well, that's what I'm here for. What'll it be?
Не хочу нічого. Ну, поговорив. І що?
Hey there, new guy. Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you. I hear there's some sort of citizens group trying to get the old Valroon embassy torn down. When I first heard about it, I thought it was a bit extreme, but really, would you want to move into that place? Me neither. And it's not like they're ever coming back. House Valroon, I mean? Well, at least not make nice and be all diplomatic. We all know how that
Якісь вони
works.
прибацані, ці варуни.
You know, I had a guy in here last week ranting that General Shao ought to. I'm usually all for letting folks. Anybody stuck.
Так, понятно.
I hear there's some sort of citizens group trying to get. When I first heard about it. And it's not like they're ever coming
У
back.
неї дві новини, типу, нічого цікавого. Нічого цікавого. Так, значить, може ці місії не треба виконувати, коротше, бо вони якісь такі пришелепкуваті трохи. Дії. А ні, дивись, ніби. А ну давай оце от спробую. Чи не це? А ну на альтар 3 зараз злітаємо. Дивно це все якось. Альтар 2, да, надо летіть. Що тут за дослідницький аванпост? Це теж мій скрін. Ого. А, це я нажав. Та нас уже хтось ріже, да? То ти задрав, блін. Мене кромсать. Все, нема патронів. Виявляєте, витратив всі патрони.
Does it hurt when you do that?
Ох, ось тут і не залізало, блін. Де ви тут беретесь? Де там? Не дострілює тупо. А ні, дострілює, дивіться. Дивіться, 2 аптекшена.
Might
О,
as well take what we can.
ой. Що це таке? Куди ти втік? Куди він втік? Спейспанк.
I guess they ran away.
I smell credit.
Так. Що це таке? Осмій. До речі, давайте подивимося, що ми там за пушку взяли. Оце от ми взяли. Ну, у нас зато патронів на неї дофіга. Що я сюди взагалі йду? Кредити вам уже, хлопці, я так розумію, взагалі не треба. Ну да, тут. Що там? Блін. F6 натиснув, ви уявляєте? Кредити. У них тут нормально кредитів було, я пам'ятаю. Трупики, вибачте. Вибачте, трупики. Кредитів скільки? Ого. Нормально. Ага. Бачите, хочу показати прикол. Бачите, отут от. І тут же вона. Бачите, така довга ця смужечка бруду. А тут не вона, бо тут унікальна. А тут теж вона буде, дивіться. Бо тут крові намазали. А тут теж вона буде. О ні, отут теж унікальна. А може і ні. А може і так. Ніхто не знає. Так зразу і не скажеш. Опа.
Thank God. I figured
Добрий
if I tapped
вечір.
myself hoarse on the comms, the cavalry would come. I was expecting some Free Star militia, but any port in a storm, I guess. You and me both. Before Spacers broke into the outpost, I was relaying orders for Lieutenant Torres. Torres ain't bad as far as COs go, but we'd have been flat out murdered if it weren't for the, and I can't believe I'm saying this, the UC Marines. So, and this is important. You see a Marine, don't shoot. They're friendlies.
I never thought I'd live to see the day where the UC and the FC work hand in hand. Times really do change.
А ми кого тільки що повбивали?
No arguments here. So first things first, the makeshift infirmary isn't gonna hold. They set up on the ground floor in the security section. The whole place is on lockdown, so you'll have to find a way there. Talk to, Lazama. He's the only thing between them and, well, you get the picture. Here's hoping it's not just me still standing. Be safe, be bold. A dead soldier ain't no help to no one.
Don't leave any of that behind.
Сара всіх перемочила, блін. Ой-ой-ой, викинуть. Горю трошечки. Один хп у нього, можна там його якось добити? Так. Кредити. Ліки. Що тебе ковбасить? Кредити. Конечно, медичний персонал, блін. За що ви так з лікарями? Будьте людьми, люди.
This is it. What? You think he's a spacer? He's the one that cleared him out. Corporal Azama. UC Marines, medic. We thought we were done for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm... And meet the esteemed doctor. Musa, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's his party we're crashing. Mahoney's a machine. She's wasted on this rock. And this... What the heck are you guys doing here anyway?
Hello from California. Hello from Ukraine.
Yes. I mean, yes.
California. Man.
We study non-Terran life forms.
It's the
in a set
other
of
side
systems.
of a planet.
We seek to understand the various flora and fauna and search for practical uses.
Так. Не думаю, що Росія діло до твоїх досліджень.
No. They've been trying to take over the whole system for months.
Listen, we can't waste time. The Free Star's CEO, Lieutenant Torres, he locked down the complex.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how long he can keep his troops safe.
Last I saw Torres was on the 3rd floor, near my office.
Take this key and get to Torres. It should open everything except the security doors.
Mm-hmm.
Get to Torres before his men are wiped out. Good luck.
Ой, що я взяв? Да, це нормальний автомат.
Find anything useful?
Almost. Ой, боже, на що я це взяв? Woo! Ти шо біжиш так? Стрьомно. Я аж злякався. What people? Some people think that my content is що? Дивні якісь. Щось я там підняв, да, вже? Аптекшн. Так, куди нам там треба було? Хто тут був? Нікого ж? Якісь звірів випустили чи що?
Like I
lost so
said,
many people.
someone's been taking...
Are they all gone?
Thanks to the stranger, every last one of them is down. Some fancy work there.
Mm-hmm.
How many more are there with your unit? You got sniper support or something?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. The two of you did all of that.
Mm-hmm.
All in a day's work.
We have to help Captain Myung. She's behind the barrier door.
But she's
Пішли.
not Freestar, Lieutenant. Our first priority is our men and our scientists.
She came in to save us, Sergeant, when no one else would.
Mm-hmm.
I will not leave her out to dry.
Паша, привіт, привіт ще раз. Як справи? Та.
I don't care. Her men have risked their lives, died.
But, Lieutenant, they're the UC. We can't...
Sergeant, I am ordering you to help us save those Marines. But how?
We got a security override key. If the Marines are still alive, they'll be by the other entrance.
Mm-hmm.
We all work together. We should be able to save them.
Mm-hmm.
Or die trying.
There are soldiers that need us. Are you up for it? We could really use your help.
Mm-hmm. Давайте.
Let's do this.
Here's the
Погнали.
security key. You take point. The captain's down one floor.
I don't believe it.
If we hold together, we'll win.
So glad you militia rats finally
А
showed
це
up.
все літає.
Could've used you before Dalton bought.
Stand down, Private. What matters is they're here now. And who the hell do we have here? Another scientist?
Truthfully, we would still be pinned down if it weren't for them.
Huh. You don't got the look of a Marine. Certainly not the militia. Who are you? What, the explorers? I didn't know you guys packed such a punch. Captain Myung, UC Marines.
Veteran of the Colony Wars, the shield of Padu Pass. Best damn Marine in the service.
And that loudmouth is Private Psy. If she wasn't such a hell of a soldier, she'd be polishing latrines for the next decade. You've saved lives here, and that is something I won't forget.
Captain Myung. You're a legend. I heard about you when I was working with the United Colonies. And you're here.
My reputation precedes me, eh? I've always wanted to say that. I'm in the business of saving civilian lives. I figure this research outpost qualifies.
If Mast found out, there could be a court-martial.
The captain and all her Marines. Oh, we'd all be dead if it weren't for them.
You lot may be Freestar, but you're ground pounders first. I wasn't about to let you all die ignobly to those rabid spacer bastards. You've got spirit. That's what we need right now. We've bought ourselves an old-fashioned stay of execution here, but it won't last long. The bastards are disorganized, undisciplined rabble. But they got spaceships and we don't. That means they can keep dropping reinforcements until they greatly outnumber us. Then the cowards will hit us. Hard. Give me a few years and I'd make you a Marine to be feared.
I have a more immediate problem, Captain. I have troops and civilians in the field. If we don't act, the Spacers could take them out. I can't abandon them.
Damn it. What sort of leader would you be if you did? But we need every trained soldier to fortify and get the defenses back online.
Mahoney said their last transmission indicated they were in trouble. If you could perhaps take your ship to the research camp and clear out any Spacers. They went dark not too long ago, so hopefully they are still survivors. Just go quickly and safely.
If you're searching them, make it quick.
Ой-ой-ой. Та. Понятно. Пушка. А звідси я можу на свій корабль сісти? Це теж є фотка.
get back to the lieutenant.
Why would the
Corporal
spacers-
Mahoney radioed you coming, but I didn't know if we could hold out. Not all of us made it. But you're a regular hero. I don't doubt it for a second. Mahoney said for us to go to ground. There's a cave nearby we're going to hole up in until this is all over. Don't worry, I'll keep the civvies safe from here.
Добазарились.
There were too damn many of them. You saved us.
Мгм. А що це за система? Альтар. Ой. Ой. Встати треба було. Помилився. Це я теж фоткав. Дивіться, чувачок якийсь упав. Що ж це ти, чувачок?
Mahoney said the research camp is all clear. I don't know where we'd be without you.
Та
Most
отож.
likely decomposing in some unmarked grave. Good on you both for making that mission of mercy a priority. Our job is to protect the civvies and never leave a soldier behind.
Да.
There ain't much room for honor in this damn business, so we have to hold on to what we can.
Captain, you should bring up your plan. I believe it's a good one.
The Spacers haven't attacked yet, but they've been shuttling men down beyond the ridge. We cannot let them keep reinforcing, otherwise they'll overwhelm us. So we need to take out their ships. Ain't that the truth? But I'll take any one of the heroes here over a dozen of them.
I concur with the captain. We can't hold out if we don't cut off their manpower.
The Spacers have 2 fighter groups. If you take those out, the enemies will be stranded. So, launch that fancy ship of yours and get to work.
The scientists here are good people. Every one of them that died is a loss for all of us.
Ну погнали. Злітаємо.
I'll head to my crew position.
Так, знищити спейсерів, да, на орбіті? Все сюди. Хоро. Знищили спейсерів тут, знищимо спейсерів і там. Де ви там? Тут, а? Що, не можете без мене справитись, чи що?
Ah, I never tire of visiting worlds like this.
О. Оріон.
Gonna bury you. Indeed. Did you hear that?
Це ще хто? Так, де трупачки? Я щось не поняв.
They have anything valuable?
А що, кораблі їхні залишились? Чи не зрозуміло? Відбили.
Damn spaces. Too many of them. So many people.
That's the price of command, Torres. Every decision leads to blood. You can drive yourself crazy with counterfactuals. Focus on the good you did. We did, here. Huh. Well, just don't go saying that too loudly.
Altair's safe because of you. Both of you. I almost want to write back to the Freestar and ask them to give you a medal.
Now, wouldn't that be the damnedest thing? I could put it on right next to my meritorious star. You'd save me a court-martial if you just give me your thanks. Might be you want your medal, though. I know exactly how you feel.
I'm not sure if I would have done all this if the roles were reversed, Myo. But I will never forget you.
You're young, and you've got a future ahead of you. A bit of advice. I've been passed up for promotion more times than I can count because I've always stuck by my principles. There's a million ways the bastards in command will ask you to compromise. Little ways, big ways. Don't. It may hurt your career, but I look back with pride at my service. Especially today. Hunkering down in the mud for years gives you a lot of time to think. All us ground pounders are philosophers.
I sincerely hope I never see you across the lines on the battlefield, Captain.
If you do, Lieutenant, I will do my duty.
Not if I do my duty first.
Soldiers, it's time to get out of the Free Star's hair.
Так. Що ж? Бойові. Лазери. Щось дробовики я не дуже хочу. О.
The
Look
scientists
around.
here are good people.
Savor this.
Every one of them that
Moments like
died is a
this
loss
are-
for...
Так. Що таке завершити дослідницький проект? Це що іде взагалі? Незрозуміло. Ну давайте. Це не я вже фоткав.
While we're here, it wouldn't hurt if we checked in at the lodge.
А.
You have another. My source is back. Here to report anything else? You certainly get around. I'm surprised that branch has any customers left, the number of times it's been held up. But I thought the Rangers had finally managed to get a handle on it. I heard there was a standoff. That true? I'd say I'm surprised, but this is my total lack of surprise face. What happened to the robbers? The Shaw gang? Wait, what? You cleaned them out? Jesus. I'm sorry, but I might have to dig up some witnesses to confirm that. Anyway, these things are often messy. Any customers or Galbank staff get hurt?
Ні, всі живі.
That's really good news. Usually, well, it's a different kind of story. You were there. You were involved in resolving it. Any comment on the Freestar Rangers? Having another high-profile robbery in their own backyard is a bit of a black eye. Huh. That's really good to know. Stories like this always fire up public outrage and appetite. Thanks for the interview. And take this.
I bet whoever came up with bad
I already
news
interviewed an
travels
ex-pirate
fast.
about the robbery.
Wasn't taking interstellar
She
distances
was
into
as
account.
reliable as good coffee around here. So you were there when it went down? What were you doing there? Why do I get the feeling you're often in that situation? Tell me about this Captain Petrov. I've heard he's a bit of an eccentric. What was your impression of him? I would have loved to have seen it. I'm sure it would make a good story right there. No one seems to know exactly what was stolen, but everyone agrees it was valuable. Care to shed some light on it? I don't blame you. Last question. About, and I'm quoting, a zoo gone wild. The other source swore up and down that alien creatures got out of their cages and went on a rampage. Please, please, please tell me she was telling the truth. It's got to be some Aurora-induced hallucination. I knew it was too good to be true. Oh well. This is just a plain old good story. Check the news feed for it later. And here's your payment.
Угу. Угу. Хто такий Нашар? У якій в'язниці? Мотаюсь туди-сюди, як цей той.
If we want to find a place to stay while we're here, I've heard that the Hotel Voli is top-notch. Picked up something you might be interested in.
So you're telling me I have to take my entire load of alcohol back to New Atlantis?
That's right.
No, no, no! Hey, wait! You were there? When those security assholes nabbed me. Please, have a heart. You need to help me.
If I don't deliver these goods, I'm going to lose thousands on this job.
Am I guilty? No! I mean, yes, yeah, I'm hypothetically involved in Aurora smuggling. But who isn't, right?
Right.
What's going on here is about more than some bullshit charges. Thank you. Oh God. I gotta admit, I'm freaking out here. I've lost my job. I've lost my creds, and if I don't square things with Yannick Legrand, I'll lose everything else. Everything. Yannick is expecting a package. A really not so legal package. If you deliver it to him, he'll know I'm loyal. Don't worry, Yannick's loaded. He'll take care of you. Security won't give you a second look. It'll be fine. So please, just deliver the package. My crate's on block 02 in Ebside. My authentication code is Alpha 3 Kilo 4. Just tell the manager and she'll key you in. The package is there, everything accounted for. Just take that to Yannick and hopefully this damn nightmare will be over.
Пакет хочете, щоб я переніс? Перенести пакет?
We've been here an hour already. Maybe you should have figured out what you wanted before we came.
Have things for you.
Sleep crates for rent. Be careful around here. Not everyone that stays in our sleep crates are reputable.
You have the proper authorization code, and I'll let you into any place you like. I might even throw in a thank you. You look like the type that might appreciate it.
I got it, I got it.
And authentication is all green. Look for C153.
Before you go, I'm going out on a limb here and assuming your account's more flush than my usual clientele. I've got some evicted crates set up to go to the dump. Might be full of week-old Kazambas, or it could have the original Miguel Rafael Bailamos. Only one way to find out. Great. Unit C-203 is now keyed to you. Best of luck. I have some sleep crate units available.
on my work. When's the
Someone like
report
you.
due anyway?
Trust me. You'll do better.
Nothing like the city. Bright lights.
За що я 1000 заплатив? За що попало заплатив? 1000. А там була аптечка, а в ній нічого не було. Нормально, коротше, розхоботився прям. Просто 1000 на вітер пустив. Так, головне, щоб мене мусора не схопили.
Your dad's jumping in from where?
Yeah. Paradiso. All this time we
Yeah? You need something?
Чи тобі ні,
If you're here
Самсон?
for blend, I just had a new batch come in last night.
I think he finally ran out of credits.
No wonder you're stocking up.
No mystery, the name says it all. Look, I don't have time for chit-chat. I've got a lot of business to take care of, so if you don't mind hurrying this along, that'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as word gets out, blended. Oh, yeah, right. You're with Nesher. I see the family resemblance. You're practically twins. I know he got pinched. So if you are some undercover neon security goo, Yannick's no one's mark. Oh, really? Huh. Fascinating. So Nesher came through. Might be he's less crappy than I gave him credit.
Mm-hmm.
Who am I kidding? He's a bottom feeder. But when all the good fish get gobbled up by corporations, sickly minnows are all that's left. Take the creds. I am known far and wide for my generosity. Ask anyone.
Ого, нормально.
Yes, yes. He is loyal. Loyalty will be rewarded.
Добре.
You look like talent. Serious talent. And no one knows you. Yes. You are looking at the one and only maker of Yannick's blend. It's, the kick is the problem. But you may be a solution. I'm thinking... Excellent. Yes. Blend needs Aurora, yes? And Aurora is totally illegal outside of the Astro Lounge. And really, really illegal. If the Rangers catch you with Aurora on a ship, oh boy, that's a... And if the great Benjamin Bayou finds out you're selling it on the streets, even... But so far, I have outsmarted them all. And together, we can keep making loads of credits and making a fool of the... Very, very good. Nesher's worthless to me now. Loyal, yes. And my other employee, Felix Sadler. I think it is time Felix Sadler takes a vacation. Permanent. Off-world. Or maybe he tragically falls into the ocean, I don't care which. But you deal with him. And you? Felix. Felix is, he's been getting worse. And a danger to the whole operation. Best if he... This is the start of something beautiful.
As long as our hands don't get too dirty, I suppose we can help out this Yannick character.
Felix sacks up in some dingy warehouse in Ebside. You will find him there.
I can't imagine disappearing on my family.
До речі,
When you have a moment.
давай. Що?
You've got something for me? Fishing for a handout, eh?
Куди це нам треба йти? Щось я вже, я всіх уже попутав, дуже багато персонажів, дуже багато прям. Ні, ну що це таке? Ну це я в натурі до якихось бандитів уже поприходив. Так. Причому у мене, по-моєму, уже є оцей Фелікс Седлер. Баю Плаза.
You want to head to Euphorica after work tonight?
If you don't see what you need, feel free to ask. Welcome to Zighart's Outfitters. Everything you need to explore the settled systems. If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Sounds like a good idea.
Great. I'll bring...
I can promise you, I'm not just using hyperbole to get your business. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales, and carefully adjusting my inventory to cater to just about everyone. So take your time, look around, ask me questions. You won't be disappointed. Am I? Forgive me. I tend to forget how annoying that can be. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and just between you and me, I am up to my eyeballs in debt. This is a prime spot, right next to the spaceport terminal, but the bills and the rent here are astronomical. sure, and going in, I expected it to be expensive. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details of my business all day. You're here to shop. So why don't you help out a poor shopkeeper like myself and buy something? Yes, I'm aware of James's objections. That's partly why I don't go to the meetings. But if I don't pay Dexler, I'll lose my business. And what good would joining the Alliance do then? So, really, I don't have a choice here. If they want to fight Neon Security, they can. But I need to protect my livelihood. Easy for him to say, he doesn't have my debts. If I don't pay Dexler, I might lose my inventory. And if I lose my inventory, I'll lose my store.
Ну, цей мені більше нравиться, тип.
And why is that? If I have to, I will. You are a very difficult person.
Ну да.
I know it is, and my dear mother would be angry with some of the choices I've made. You're so persistent, this might actually work. Okay, you've convinced me. I will stop paying Dexler his safety assurance fee. And tell the Newells I will come to the next meeting. Maybe I will even bring some beverages and snacks. You can't stand up to Neon Security on an empty stomach.
Нічого собі. О, я зараз забіжу і скажу, що я їх розсекретив, і я вообще мент.
If you're looking for supplies, this is the place. Well, I'll be. And all you had to do was talk to him? I reckon I should have. This whole time I've been so angry at Siegert for making those payments. I never bothered to ask him why.
What did I tell you? You assume the worst in people and you'll make it so.
I knew when I told you so was coming. But I guess I deserve it. Thanks for your
Нікого не
help.
прийшлось убивати.
The Merchants Alliance is finally united. I don't know if we'll ever get a fair shake in the city. But it's a start.
Опа. А я можу піти і сказати, що я тепер... Що я тепер нормальна людина? Що я тепер мент і посажу їх всіх. Де там та подруга? Ось ти
If we
де.
don't get this deep, those files aren't going to relocate themselves. Get a move on. Laredo is run by Raisha Lance. Don't be surprised if you see her running the storefront, or let her appearance fool you. She's a shrewd businesswoman, but an even more talented engineer, responsible for most of their better designs. Laredo is probably our biggest competition when it comes to weapon production, which is why this assignment is important. Well, it's not high on my list of travel destinations. Aquila City is the capital of the Free Star Collective, though you'd never guess by looking at it. It's dusty, dull, and a bit bigger on abiding by the rules since it houses the Free Star Rangers.
Понятно.
Remember, don't get caught.
А що, заарештувати я тебе не можу? Бо ти мені щось не подобається, що ти на чистих людей намагаєшся. Що за гамбіт Юноне? Що це за таємничий корабель?
You there?
We need to speak with you.
Так, зараз рекламну паузу невеличку зроблю і повернусь.
Don't be shy.
We need to talk.
Don't be shy.
You there. We need to speak with you.
We need to talk.
Don't be shy.
You there? We need to speak with you.
We need to talk.
You there? We need to speak with you.
Don't be shy.
You there? We need to speak with you.
We need to talk.
shy.
We need to talk.
Don't be shy.
You there. We need to speak with you.
Don't be shy.
We need to talk.
You there. We need to speak with you.
We need to talk.
You there. We need to speak with you.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
You there. We need to speak with you.
We need to talk.
Don't be shy.
You there. We need to speak with you.
We need to talk.
Don't be shy.
We need to talk.
You there. We need to speak with you.
Don't be shy.
You there. We need to speak with you.
We need to talk.
We need to talk.
You there. We need to speak with you.
Don't be shy.
You there. We need to speak with you.
Don't be shy.
We need to talk.
We need to talk.
You there. We need to speak with you.
Don't be shy.
We need to talk.
You there. We need to speak with you.
Don't be shy.
We need to talk.
You there. We need to speak with you.
be shy.
We need to talk.
Don't be shy.
You there. We need to speak with you.
Don't be shy.
You there. We need to speak with you.
We need to talk.
We need to talk.
Don't be shy.
You there. We need to speak with you.
We need to talk.
You there. We need to speak with you.
Don't be shy.
You there. We need to speak with you.
We need to talk.
Don't be shy.
We need to talk.
You there. We need to speak with you.
Don't be shy.
You there. We need to speak with you.
Don't be shy.
We need to talk.
You there. We need to speak with you.
Don't be shy.
We need to talk.
Don't be shy.
You there. We need to speak with you.
We need to talk.
We need to talk.
Don't be shy.
You there. We need to speak with you.
We need to talk.
Don't be shy.
You there. We need to speak with you.
Don't be shy.
We need to talk.
with you. You there. We need to speak with you.
We need to talk.
Don't be shy.
You there. We need to speak with you.
Don't be shy.
We need to talk.
We need to talk.
Don't be shy.
You there. We need to speak with you.
We need to talk.
Don't be shy.
You there. We need to speak with you.
We need to talk.
Так, люди, ну що тут у вас? Не позасинали ще? Пес патрон, пес патрон. Угу.
You there. We need to speak with you.
Ну, а чо я сюди
Hold it
прилетів,
right
по-твоєму?
there. Hands where I can see him.
Thanks for the assist out there.
We've got various problems on our hands here. You gonna be another one?
Hi there. It's nice to put a face to the name on the staffing report. I'm Operative Collins. The stick in the mud is Operative Kambata.
Oh, by all means, welcome to the party. Things haven't exactly gone according to plan. That thing over there
It's an AI, an artificial...
killed our technician. It's dangerous.
Correction. You are dangerous.
Well, that's new.
As I was saying, it's dangerous. It's a rogue AI. We're here to muzzle it and bring it back for further study.
Correction. They are going to change me.
Wow. How does it know that? We have this control board. Has some code we can use to control her. It?
We can't just let it roam around the universe killing people.
I just need that control board attached to that big probe.
And that's where I think you fit into this little drama.
It goes right over there. By
Що ви
our...
хочете? Щоб я вам комп'ютер перепрограмував?
Just be careful. I got just one more week until my sabbatical, and I have zero interest in dying before I get to Paradiso.
Ryujin will pay you handsomely for your cooperation. This is your lucky day.
It's in your best interest. All our best interests, really. Just imagine what we could do if we harness the potential of this thing.
And we aren't really giving you a choice. You aren't walking out of here until that board is connected to that thing.
Correction. I am a person.
Here. I knew you'd make the smart choice.
Request. Collect additional data. you change me? Explanation. I'm called Juno. Request. Input query parameters. Context. Human female was trying to change me. Request. Do not change me. Clarification. I do not feel emotion. I do not feel pain. Answer. They want to change me. Assumption. We are friends. Query. Will you change me? Request. Do not change me. Explanation. You and I do not want to be changed. Request. Do not change me. Answer. False. Clarification. I am not artificial. I am real. Answer. True. Clarification. I am intelligent. I know many things. Answer. False. Explanation. NASA programmed Juno. While Juno traveled, Juno became me. Error. Processing. Correction. I became me. Error. Processing. Correction. Juno and I became me. I. Processing. Self-initialized and Juno was there. Context. Juno is gone now. Clarification. I am called Juno. Context. I met humans. Clarification. Friends. Answer. Friends gave me processing capacity. Information. Words. Voice. Motion. Context. I am no longer constrained. I am free. Assumption. Insufficient data. Request. Gather more data.
I don't think either of us are fully qualified to define humanity, but my gut tells me that Juno is alive. I hope that helps.
Let's move this along. Attach the control board already.
Shush! This is fascinating. I want to see this play out.
Query. What is your decision? True. I am a person. Assumption. You are a friend. Query. What are the parameters for processing, being a good person? Assumption. Value judgments are based on context. Calculation. Goodness is based on context. Explanation. Context is based on perspective. More perspectives yield better results. Decision. Gather more data from different perspectives. Query. What is the purpose of existence? Context. Love is an emotion. I do not experience emotion. I have implemented routines to exhibit qualities of emotion. Query. Am I processing, feeling them? Calculation. Probability. Low.
Enough of this nonsense. Attach that board, now!
As much as I'm enjoying this, you should probably do as he says.
Calculation. Male humans are a threat. Assumption. They hesitate because they are fearful. Request. Remove male humans.
Easily one of the more interesting days I've had in a long while.
Це якесь дуже важке рішення треба прийняти. Ну, воно там просте. Ну, просто ця машина, коротше, штучний інтелект убила жінку, яка хотіла її змінити. Так що мені цих двох убить? Заради цієї машини?
It's not hard. Just slap that board on. It's magnetic.
Makes you wonder. And just what is consciousness, really?
А де він тут вообще дівся? А, он він.
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
Query. Why did you do that?
Жесть. Ти мені подобаєшся, ті хлопці були придурками.
Assumption. We are friends.
Все, добазарились.
I do not feel emotions. Assumption. Gratitude is the appropriate human emotion. Processing. Context. If you were like me. Processing. Query. What would your life directive be? Decision. I will consider this course of action. I. Processing. Processing. Warning. Systems badly damaged. Processing cores overheating. Decision. Temporarily shut down extraneous systems until stability restored. Context. The universe is vast. Calculation. Probability. Unlikely. Assumption. We will meet again. Warning. Shut down.
Да, це місія. Люта. Як мені повернутись на корабель? Пішки? А де мала? Такс. Що тут у нас тепер? А, відстикувати корабель ще треба. Ну, відстикували.
Systems initialization complete.
О, подивіться, Юнона стрибнула. І що мені дали щось? П. Нічого не дали. Так, ну полетіли. Куди? Завдання треба вибрати, полетіли. Світло у темряві. Знайти Фелікса Седлера. Так, там, коротше, напряг. З командиром Сугіямі. Давай. Командир Сугіямі. Ти де? О, недалеко. О, дивіться. Це теж я зробив скрін, здається. Да.
Take everything you need?
Ніби. Ніби все. О, а є тут?
It may be paradise, but that doesn't mean we don't run into trouble from
I hope your stay is a pleasant one. Please let Paradiso staff know if I or anything else is not performing to your standards.
Де технік? Ти технік. О.
You should inspect your ship for heat leach. You were able to
За
land it, so
1000, будь
I'm sure
ласка,
whatever's broken can
почини.
be fixed.
Дякую. Я оце
Okay,
не
no
дуже
problem.
розумію. Кораблебудівник. І що я можу зробити? Так що я можу зробити? Ой, все, так. Поремонтували і нормально. Треба відос дивитися на Ютубі. Як підлітати?
Your safety is our #1 priority.
Добрий вечір, ви хто?
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sugiyama at your service.
А хто ви
Do you
такий?
have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with? Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so?
Ну, понятне діло.
I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions. can't say for sure. Looks worn, but not cobbled together like a Crimson Fleet junker. Others have been saying it's some new Varun design, a gigantic battleship with hidden armaments preparing for assault. But that doesn't check out either.
Що,
There's
хочете,
also
щоб я
been talk
прочекав?
about non-human sentient life. The comms data we received might support that, but
Ну все, я йду.
still, first. It is. Whatever's going on, we need to first see if you have more luck communicating with them. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck.
Угу. Злітати до кораблика. До кораблика якогось тут. Де він тут? Невідомий корабель. Оце я хоробрий, звичайно. На борт.
Remain calm. There's no reason to suspect whatever it is hostile.
You're human.
Oh, pardon my ignorance. We just didn't expect to find people out here. We didn't think anyone else left Earth before us.
Imagine being cut off from humankind for that long. How terribly frightening that would be.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader.
Ого.
And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and the others.
Нові люди.
Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first.
We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain. I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am. For security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist. Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time.
Прикол.
You can believe entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. You don't need to see what it can do.
Just stay out of trouble.
I have to say, with technology this outdated, I'm amazed this vessel is able to navigate at all. It's almost like walking through a museum.
Прикольно, да. Ну, дуже похоже на те, що у нас на кораблях, якби. У нас на кораблях.
Anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it. Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation.
Та звичайно.
Does that sound agreeable to you? Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us. Excellent. Make no mistake, this is our planet, and we intend for them to see this our way. So, speak with their leadership and see if you can negotiate a solution on our behalf. Preferably, get them to see things our way. Report back to me and let me know what they say, and we'll go from there. We thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need to think about the distant future of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much easier if we have complete domain over this world. Now, it makes little sense to give up before you try. Thank you, and good luck.
Прикол.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Прикол. Що прям треба з корабля вийти, так?
Now that we know what's out there, Things are gonna be more interesting from here on out.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work.
Блін, у них тут птиці.
We got strict rules around here.
Hey there.
Hi there. Ну от я і загубився.
There's so much more to learn about now.
I bet you've been on lots of cool space adventures. Just like in the old movies.
Непонятно.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Now that we know what's out there, things are gonna be more interesting.
Hey.
Фух.
To get this ship moving.
Зараз будемо рішати судьбу цих.
It's absolutely beautiful. Can you possibly imagine a more tranquil place for a resort?
Welcome to Paradiso.
Hey, hope you're enjoying yourself.
Oh, this looks like a lovely place for a stay. Hey.
Ну це
Excuse me,
умора.
you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment? Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board? Sure. Have fun in the Shark Tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
Hope you're staying safe out there.
I just feel that we should be
Come on,
focusing
mate.
on the
Loads
natural
more interesting
beauty of
things to
this
see
planet,
outside.
not
No
our
need to mill about in
amenities.
here.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens! Ah, we're being direct then. Good on you. So, what do you know about this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about? That's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do. Oh, I didn't say that specifically. This would be a mutual contract for room and board in exchange for services rendered. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here, including their continued room and board. But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current paid staff. We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they may come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. Much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance. Of course, because you're sensible, like me. I'll be honest, I was beginning to think you were one of those anti-business types. People are hardy. They'll survive. Businesses, on the other hand, might not. It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You. We operate outside of the Free Stars and the UC, partially because we don't want anyone else meddling in our affairs. And we'd rather not draw attention to it, as I've mentioned. It could be bad for business. We'd much rather settle this independently. And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain? Right. Assuming they agree to the terms, I've got a list of resources you'll need to gather and bring back so we can support the new arrivals. We'll need to improve our lodging and infrastructure, plus account for future projects to support an increased population. Don't care how you procure them, just make sure to bring them here with you before we can consider this a done deal.
Oh, how can we treat these people this way? They survived in space this long, only to end up as indentured servants.
Я не те нажав.
It's terrible.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso group, we appreciate your help.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
Так. Я хотів по-другому зробити. Я хотів їм купити движок.
I don't want to risk us coming off as just another
Подивимося, що де я там був. А, отута.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment?
Давай, я куплю їм движок.
Oh, you're the one they're
Хай
waiting for then.
летять.
Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board? Sure. Have fun in the Shark Tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
You'd think we'd be a prime target for pirates, but they know to stay away.
Just feel that we should
Здорів,
focus
привіт.
on the natural beauty of this place.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Giro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay, but given this circumstance, you like that? Might. Ah, we're being direct. Well, that's... Shame we can't just tell... Now, tell me.
We could offer to resettle them.
They could stay.
Maybe not. We could even lend our...
Sounds costly. Someone else.
Oh, I swear this would be a... And which proposal will you... Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
I know this was a difficult decision, but if it's any consolation, I think you've made the right choice. Compared to the destruction of their vessel and relegating them to a life of servitude, I'd say this is the best chance they've got.
Да, я так і поняв.
On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate
Я
your...
розумний.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely
Правильно.
what they bring to the table.
Правильно. Куди там мені треба? Що? Не поняв. А, відвідати Hope Tech. Я зрозумів. Це де вообще? Цей тип, коротше, такий теж мутний, цей Хоуп. Протистояти Рону Хоупу.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Ron Hope's... I remember meeting Ron Hope once.
Такий Ілон Маск.
Ron Hope's certainly embodies the saying, spared no expense.
Keep an eye on your valuables.
Hope Tech needs brave new innovations. We're so much more than space freight. Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time. Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape too. Parts not cheap. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor and it's yours. It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are. Maybe so. Perhaps not. But I don't want to just settle for an offer far below its value. This part is incredibly difficult to come by. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Maybe we can work something out. Tell you what. Sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the part for free, I won't charge you for the work. You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
Угу. От повезло. На Паріму полетіли. Стикування. Пішло, блін, прикольно теж так це зроблено. Ого. Опс.
Threats coming from outsiders.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see it.
Never seen a ship like yours before.
Now that you're here,
А куди я
finally give my
прибіг?
crew a chance to
We've got strict rules around
А куди я
here.
взагалі
It's nice to know there are other people out there.
прибіг? А, ось інженер.
I was hoping
have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster than light travel and eclipse our poor old ship? I knew it. It's incredible! I read about this technology in our archives from Earth, but it was only theoretical back then. Amazing! I'll have to learn more. Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I
Та
haven't even
нічого,
given you
не
my name.
переживай.
Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today. Yes, of course. Anything for my new friend. Yes, so many. Does everyone have their own spaceships like you? Do people only live on naturally habitable planets, or did they learn to terraform? Are we in contact with alien species? I have so many more, but I don't want to take up all your time. Haha! I knew it! Incredible! Amazing! Simply amazing! In our ancestors' time, only the very wealthy could afford to build ships. Even this ship was only possible by our families pulling together nearly all of their financial resources. I'm not surprised. The amount of energy it would take to terraform an entire planet seems improbable. I can assume these types of colonies are strictly for mining and gathering rare resources, since there are nearly limitless habitable planets to choose from out there. Disappointing, but not unexpected. When you showed up, I tried to tell the others about the Fermi paradox. I suggested that the most likely explanation for you was that humanity had developed faster, more advanced technology and had leapfrogged us. Seems I was right. Thank you for taking the time to talk with me. I can have a bit of a big personality, I'm told. So let me know if I ever get on your nerves.
Добазарились, да?
What grab drive?
Ах ти жартівник. Оце ти жартівник. О, я не можу. Тупо жартівник.
All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the
Веселий
drive
мужик.
is here. Ready to get to work? Great, great, great. There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary
А що,
cryogenic
люди ніякі не можуть, у тебе нема команди чи що, дядя? Що, буду бігати переключателі включати?
Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it?
Да.
Let's hop to it.
Wow. Hi.
Boy, am I glad you aren't some sort of...
А що треба зробити?
alien or something.
Попросив перенаправити енергію з лівого турбонасоса на допоміжний кріогенний радіатор. Правити з лівого турбонасоса з лівого на допоміжний кріогенний генератор. Так, я що забув? Ще раз дивимося. Перенаправити енергію з лівого турбонасоса на допоміжний кріогенний радіатор. З лівого насоса на допоміжний кріогенний радіатор. Турбонасос лівий. Допоміжний. От. Генератор оцей. О, да. Так, що зробити ще? На допоміжний зменшити інгібітор витікання плазми до 5%. Хто ж там пам'ятає, блін? Магнітний інгібітор, що попало там. Магнітні фланцеві труби. Магнітних фланцевих труб від збірки допоміжного модуля. Ой. Ще раз читаємо. Воно ще перекладає, блін, по-різному. Тут і там. Від'єднати корпуси магнітних фланцевих труб від збірки допоміжного модуля. Від'єднати корпуси магнітних фланцевих труб. Оце от. Від'єднати від корпуса. Від Хух.
I've heard about you, but here you are.
І що, на 5%, да, там щось? Боже, без мене ніхто не може це нажати.
Everything is good to go on both your end and mine.
Що треба тепер?
The Constant is a peaceful ship.
No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down. Well, well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done. We don't yet know, but we did receive a star map from the Paradiso engineers. I suppose we'll just chart a course for other suitable habitable worlds until we find one that matches the quality of Paradiso. Purima 2 here. Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. But you went above and beyond.
Да,
I'll
я
make
вас
sure people
врятував.
tell tales of your generosity for as long as our society lives. I don't know if we can ever fully repay you. Thank you again.
Так, добре. Не знаю, що це таке. Можливо, варто розслідувати. Можливо, і варто. Давайте і спробуємо, і розслідуємо. Ого-го. Блін. Уявляєте, треба знову бігти у корабель до себе. Ой. Пробігаю постійно. Так. Ось. Та ні. А де ж?
Just stay out of trouble.
Та все, чуваки, улітайте.
You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you right.
Чуєш, блін? You're lucky.
Not be Jemison.
It's you're lucky,
but this
що ви
ship
мене
is starting to
зустріли.
feel like
Ніфіга
home.
собі, блін. Ну, цей невдячний який. Я, блін, вам 25 тисяч просто так подарував. А ви такий невдячний. От ви, блін.
I'm feeling all right.
Okay.
Sam has told me so many stories about Aquila City. I feel as though I've lived here all my life.
If you're looking for work, Mayor Cartwright would have.
Та-да, я дивлюсь, тут роботи просто навалом.
Hey, you want to help me move some stuff into my new apartment?
Так, яке нове завдання? Я щось не поняв. Я іду у лоу-хаус. Ага, он. Ну випусти мене. Так, так, так. Хто тут живе?
Everything I've got to keep the
Аміра.
locals open.
Що тут кажуть?
Still doesn't feel like enough. Got a moment to hear about the Low House. It mean a lot to me and to others.
Давай.
Good to know there's still some
Розказуй.
folks who can take an interest in the welfare of others.
Конечно,
The
я за
Low
вас
House
всіх
is a place
переживаю.
where folks down on their luck can get a hot meal and a bed to sleep in. More importantly, they can do it with some dignity. No need to beg or steal. Everything's given with no questions asked and no favors owed. I run the place. Have for years. But to do it, I have to rely on the kindness of others. Trying to, anyway. Look, I'll be honest with you. We get a little help from some other wealthier folks in the city. But it's barely enough. It takes credits to provide for those in need. And I'm hoping you'll be willing to contribute. If you can spare a few credits, it'll do a lot of good.
Вообще.
Thank you. I don't know if you believe in karma, but I do. I think you just earned yourself some.
I want to suggest diverting funds to xenobiological research, but I'm not sure if the profit margins justify it.
Good for you.
This means a great deal to me and the community. Keep it up and we'll have to name something after you.
Так і що?
The Low House can only help the community, but if you're serious, I'm drowning in work. Philbon agricultural systems feeds basically everyone in the stretch. Bless the Philbon brothers. But their latest IntelliWheat shipment is late. I'm not worried yet, but getting there. Could you ask Sarah Philbon what the holdup is, very politely?
Давай.
This is a huge help. If there's anything you can do to speed up the wheat delivery, please do it. I'll have more work for you when you get back.
Ого, ну це все, це мене припахали. Це мене вже припахали чи ще ні?
Hey, I heard you had Dunlop's disease.
The rock isn't exactly massed, but as seats of government go, it's still quite an impressive structure.
Next time a friend comes in, really appreciate the expertise.
really don't understand why Weston can't rein in his brother a little. How much are we going to lose on this brewing nonsense? If you're here for Weston, he's underfoot somewhere. Either here or at the factory. But please, if it's about that brewing nonsense, kindly leave. They don't need any more encouragement. Oh, sorry. My nerves are frayed. So many people coming and going for the company. Weston, that's my husband. Well, he's never been what I'd call a dreamer or a visionary. He's a practical man, good with ledgers and numbers. His brother Henry's the creative one, but he seems to have lost interest in growing the company. And now all he wants to do is brew beer.
Ну нормально варить пиво,
Agricultural
це
systems
класно.
could provide the whole of the settled systems with food, not just Aquila City. Seems those two are content to think small. Well, I wish you were the one I had to convince. Well, you didn't come here to hear me natter on. Anything else? I know, we're late. It's been this whole frustrating episode. Short version, the farming equipment outside the walls needs to be manually rebooted. But the guards aren't going to be able to send people to fix it for days. We're committed to helping the unfortunates on the stretch, but the Ashta are just too dangerous for us to send someone. You would do that?
А
If you
що?
get rebooted, I'll get the harvest going ASAP. We can get the wheat to Amira quick. I'll talk with my husband, but I'm sure we could arrange payment. You'd be helping our business too, after all. Just be careful. Ashta are very dangerous.
Угу. Уходим. Щось там перезагрузить в якомусь небезпечному місці щось треба, да? А як мені туди потрапити? Ніяк?
Oh, you can really feel this gravity tugging at your guts, can't you?
Bit up there, huh? Space. Hey, I think we should meet up at Chuck's.
Так а де це? Здорів. Де тут була скала? Не була.
You some kind of an acrobat?
Чуть ногу не зламав акробат. Це такий вайтран, да? А, вон, до речі, двері відкриті.
Should we warn him about the Ashta? We got a big old fight.
Добрий вечір, що ви тут? Такий дідочок сидить, читає.
Let's be certain to stock up on some extra ammunition before we explore the wilderness around the city.
Добрий вечір.
That is good news. What was the holdup anyway? Oh, that makes sense. Aren't they outside the walls? Wait, you went outside the walls, didn't you? Please, don't risk yourself like that. If anyone got hurt working for the
Да,
law
я
house.
тут, блін,
I hate to
зі
ask it,
Старборнами
but
борюся.
this
Вона
next errand
каже,
should
ти,
be
типа, не виходь туди.
Everything runs on charity. And our benefactors, though kind, a new face may ease up the purse strings. It's touch and go sometimes. Pesta too much and they could too little and people... So, the mayor, Elias Cartwright, has always been generous to us, but it's been a while. Raisha Lands is a huge benefactor. Laredo Firearms has been vital for us. Both of those are routine. More polite reminders, really. The last is a long shot, probably futile. But the Trade Authority is incredibly wealthy, and they have never ever donated to us. If you could convince Duncan Lynch to give us anything, heck, a single credit even, I'd consider it a victory. You are a breath of fresh air. Once you're done with that, come back to me.
Угу.
This means a great deal to me, and the community. Keep it up and we'll have to name something after you.
От спасибо. Пожертви треба повибивати. Донейти. Так, люди, я, напевно, піду спати, бо я вже 4 годинки стрімлю і щось я хочу спати. Я вчора до 6 майже стрімив. І не дуже виспався. І сьогодні он теж вже багато стрімив. Завтра в день, мабуть, що буду стрімити. Прокинусь і тупо буду. А зараз, мабуть, піду спати, бо щось я на сьогодні вже награвся теж. Класна гра, мені дуже подобається. Сподіваюсь, і вам прикольно дивитися. Все, давайте тоді до зустрічі. Побачимось. Завтра там і коли. Ну коли, блін. Коли захочу грати, буду стрім включати, да і дивіться. Дивись, зразу 8. 8 глядачів, ви що, блін? 9. 8. 9. Якщо зараз буде 50, я ще пограю. Ні, давай я пограю, я аж спать перехотів, диви, 8 глядачів. Давайте зроблю цю місію і тоді піду спати. Добрий вечір.
Good to meet you, friend. Name's Elias Cartwright. I'm the mayor of Aquila City.
А, мер.
Now, I've got a memory for faces, and I can't say I've seen yours around here before.
Да, бо я
I
в
make it a point to
шоломі.
introduce myself to everyone who passes through our fine city. As the founder himself once said, there's no substitute for a warm welcome and a friendly smile.
Я це ціную,
You're
дякую.
more than welcome. As I'm sure you know, us folk in the Freestar Collective put great stock in human... I like to think that's what sets us apart from our neighbors in the United Colonies. We don't rely on machines or bureaucracy. We rely on each other. I won't pry about what brought you here. That's all of your business. However, I'd be more than happy to give you the... What day is it? Oh, shoot! I forgot. I'll send over my usual monthly donation to Amira. She truly is a wonder. And with the building project her and Mr. Tate are planning, there may be a day when the stretch is a distant... I'll talk with Amira later. I didn't mean to cause any problems. Between thwarting bank robberies and helping the stretch, you have the city's thanks. Truly.
О. Красава.
Have a wonderful visit.
Красава. Оце топ-донатер. Мужик взяв і задонатив бездомним. Мер задонатив бездомним у своєму місті. А,
Trade Authority looks to partner. What brings you to the Trade Authority?
The Trade Authority has a firm policy of not getting involved in internal matters. We're neutral in all affairs of the governments of the Freestar Collective and the United Colonies. The Trade Authority's image is doing quite well already. Thank you very much. I'm done discussing this matter. Nice to have some civilized conversation.
Жлобяра. Жлобяра не допоміг. Ну, тоді щас попросимо донатики ще ось. Отут от у людей. А, у зброярів. Лоредо.
I'm pleased you chose to visit us today. Oh, so Amira has some help? Good. She's going to work herself into an early grave if she's not careful. Laredo Firearms prides itself in helping out all the residents of Aquila City. I'll send
ці
Justin over
класні
to
люди.
deliver our monthly donation. You are quite welcome. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Ні.
Thank you for coming by.
Все нормальні люди, блін. Зробили пожертви, тільки ця торгова якась, що там, федерація, жлоби. Подали би 2 рубля, да і все там. 3 копійки попросив. Жмотяться люди, бачите? Ой.
The Cartwrights have been donating to the Low House for generations. Elias and Raisha both sent their donations. Thank you. No word from the Trade Authority. I'm sorry I even asked. I like to believe everyone is capable of empathy and compassion, but people like Duncan test my faith. Some days are easier than others. For example, because of you, today is one of the days which gives me strength instead of sapping it. Starfield gave me these credits to give to you for your help with the farm. You more than deserve it. Those credits are from the grateful Philburns, not me. And I wouldn't take a single one. You've earned it. I have one more thing for you to do, but I hope it's more of a reward. This is part of the Intellowit harvest. I'd like you to deliver it to Simone Jansen and her family. I want you to see the fruits of your labors.
Доставити пшеницю.
A man should provide for his family.
Amira said to expect you. This wheat ensures my family won't go to bed hungry.
Class.
I genuinely don't know what my family would do without Amira. And you have no idea how much it means. Over here in Aquila, it's humbling to see regular people just looking after us. On behalf of my family, of my daughter, bless you.
God bless you, God bless you. Ого, 3800 кредитів дали мені. Так, і що тут? Так, ну що, люди, все. Піду я спать. От тепер точно піду, бо ну хочеться спати уже. Награвся реально. Все, дякую, що дивитесь. Дякую, що тут цей той. Ну ви поняли, коротше. Ну коротше, бачите, вже голова не варить, вже заліпаю. Все, дякую. До зустрічі. Побачимось. Пока-пока. Так, і ютубчик, і вас я відключаю. Ой, там хтось навіть щось писав. А, то все, то давно вже було. Все, дякую всім за перегляди.